Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Lux Life TV. And yes, we're here in pajamas. You guys are actually in my room today. And even though, it's called Lux Life TV, we're all about chilling, being in your pajamas, grabbing a cup of coffee. That's the whole vibe here. But today we're filming in a different location. First, because it is freezing outside. Oh my god. And second, because I wanted the proper lighting to show you the bag I want to talk about today. But I noticed one thing that it's not true to color, and the reason I say that is because I'm going to talk about the Florentine, the Dooney and Bourke Florentine Murphy bag in the large size. I wanted to show you how I developed like a nice rich patina all over the bag very evenly, and I didn't do anything. Um, and I wanted to compare it to a newer bag, which was the Florentine Buckley bag, again by Dooney and Bourke. In this light, they both almost look the same, but you're gonna have to take my word for it that one is way darker than the other one is. And if I can insert pictures in the video, showing you that, I will do that. I have heard so many like mixed methods on how to patina your bag. Some people really like that look and they don't want the pale leather at all. Speaking of patina, if you guys see in the back, I have the Neverfull. And color-wise, just for like, quick reference, these straps have patina, but the bag had a bit of a mishap. And this strap needed to be replaced. And you see like how pale that is in comparison. Now, I know I'm looking in the viewfinder. I just want to make sure you guys can see this. There is a color difference with the patina. This patinaed more, and that just happened by use. I didn't do anything to this bag. I'll leave that here. So the leather that they use on the trimming of the Louis Vuitton bags is basically the same type of leather that Dooney and Bourke uses in their Florentine collection. Now, this is the bag I want to talk about, and this is the color Natural. And right off the bat, I know you guys can notice this bag has gotten pretty dark. I mean, just for a color comparison, the bag did not look like this when I got it. It was way lighter than this. It's formed that like nice glaze. Do you see this? This looks unbelievable. Okay, and it's gotten very smushy. Like this bag literally falls on itself. I have had this bag, and just for reference, the luggage tag is also by Dooney and Bourke. I don't know if they do the Florentine luggage tags anymore. I don't think I've seen them on the website, but if I do see them, I will link it down below. And I just attached it like to the little thing inside. I just like the look of it. Plus, I did use this bag when I traveled. I have had this bag for a little over, I want to say, a year. And at first, I'll admit I really babied the bag because I was like, it's the color Natural, which is my favorite. Second, I wear a lot of dark clothes and I was worried that I was going to get color transfer. But if you notice, I haven't. There's no color transfer. Also probably because it's on my back and not on my like jeans. It's not rubbing up against my jeans. But I figured maybe even the bottom where it touches my jeans, it would darken. It hasn't. This bag has seen better days. I mean, it's scratched up. I don't know if you guys can see the scratches. There's quite a few. And I really don't worry about that. I think it adds to the character of the bag, like so many people say. If you do get some surface scratches, you can always like rub it like this. And, eventually it'll kind of like melt into the leather. When I really wanted to get this bag, way back when it first came out, I noticed not too many videos were out on this bag. I've seen maybe one or two. So I really wanted to do this video in case anybody was thinking of purchasing this bag. Because Dooney and Bourke makes a really good Christmas gift. So for all you people out there, thinking of what to buy your loved ones, I mean, it's right up there on trend with like the whole backpack trend. And trust me, this bag is so versatile. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. I've used it to work, I've used it to travel. It's got two massive pockets on the side. I wouldn't put a water bottle in this only because you're going to lose space in the bag because it's going to like mush in. I've put my full full-size phone. I have a OnePlus 7 comparable to like the 6 Plus in the iPhone or the Samsung, I guess, Galaxy. I mean, they're pretty big. Almost everybody has a big phone. It will fit in this. And I usually put my keys on this side. It's got a front pocket which is really big. Like, trust me, I wouldn't put anything too important in here because it's kind of vulnerable. It's right out in the front. But, like, something for quick access, like a lip balm or a pen or something. And it opens like that. And it is the Drawstring Closure. Do you see how it's sagging on its own? That just shows you how much I've used this bag. So it opens like this. And it is literally like a bottomless pit. Okay? It is huge. Look at this. Alright? And jump in here. Alright, so it's got the zipper pocket in the back, and it's got like that big slip pocket in front of it. I think I have something in here. Yes, I do. We can just ignore that, right? And then it's got the 2 slip pockets in the front. The drawstring on this was so stiff. I mean, if we just take a moment here, the hardware has scratched up a bit. I don't know if you guys are gonna see that. The tassels have gotten so limp. I haven't had any issue with like these flowering, I guess people call it, like when they kind of curl out. I haven't had that problem at all. Like the zipper pull over here, if you can see, it's kind of like curled. Doesn't really matter to me. The handle, I noticed, has gotten a little darker in certain places. The light is not showing it, but it's because I tend to grab this bag like this. I have scratched up the back a little bit. Again, it's not a deal breaker for me, but there is one thing that I kind of get irked about in this bag. So I'm just moving here for a second. So there is something that kind of irks me about this bag, and that is this. For this beautiful leather bag, I think these kind of look like bleh. And I understand kind of why they use this, because it would be more comfortable on the shoulder as opposed to like a leather strap. And it's probably also about the price point of the bag, but the price on this bag has increased. When I first saw it, I remember it being around $398, and I think right now it's like $428 or $400 something. So the price definitely went up. But you can find these pre-loved. You can find these like on eBay. Just, be careful before you guys shop. There are a lot of fakes out there. This irks me, but they are comfortable. The problem is, though, how they are down here. Now, this makes the bag sit on your back and create like a shelf. It sits really funny. Whereas, let me just zipper my current bag. I have a thing for backpacks. So I'm using this Michael Kors one right now. Do you guys see how the straps are on the side over here? This makes it more comfortable, and it kind of like hugs your back. So it doesn't sit weird. But this one kind of sits like a shelf, and that's... I'm not going to say it's a deal breaker. It's a little annoying. I mean, I tend to one-shoulder the bag anyway. So that was the large Murphy bag. Now, I just want to quickly mention this beauty here. This is the Dooney and Bourke Florentine Buckley bag in the natural. And I've had this for less time than I've had the backpack. And if you guys are looking at the color, you're probably going to be like, no. This looks like it's aged nicely. It's gotten dark. And the reason that is, I was looking for ways to patina the bag quicker because I kind of like the distressed look. I like when the bag becomes soft. It's fun when it's nice and like stiff and structured, like, you get that new bag feeling. But I like my leather bags to look like they've been used and they've been like thrown around. Like, these are workhorse bags. They will last you ages, And I was trying to find ways to patina the bag quicker. Now, I've heard about baby wipes, olive oil. I was skeptical about all that, but something occurred to me. I was in India, my job requires me to travel. So I was in India for about 6 months, and I used this bag on the daily, and it was new then. And I noticed how quickly it started to get soft and how quickly the color started to darken. And it was all because of the heat, so the sunlight, and the heat. Like, it's a humid place. So what I noticed was maybe within the first month, this bag got so smushy. And I loved it. I'm like, wait, so that's probably the quickest way to oxidize your bag. I don't like putting stuff on these bags. Honestly, if you look on the Dooney and Bourke site, it tells you it is untreated vachetta leather, or vachetta leather, however you say it. might darken when it gets a little wet. Like, don't take it out in the pouring rain. It might get like rain spots on it, but they'll dry up and the leather will go back to its original color. I've seen people put like a leather guard, they've conditioned it. I don't do any of that because I'm a chicken. I'm worried I'm going to wind up ruining the bag, and especially because it is the natural color, it'll show. So I've left the bag as is. I promise you I haven't put anything on there, and it looks absolutely fine. The way I got this bag to darken quicker was I left the bag on my bed, the blinds open, the direct sunlight on it, and every day I would just rotate the bag. Now, my room is always like nice and warm because we have the heat on. And I did notice it's not as smushable as I would want it to be. I've had this bag maybe about a month now, and it's still a bit stiff, but it has darkened, and that's what I'm going for. I really want that, like, you know, glazed honey color on the bag. I feel like it's just perfect for fall. So I've done that, and it's worked. So if you guys want to try that, I mean, I've even heard people like putting their bag in the bathroom with them when they take a hot shower. I wouldn't suggest that because the moisture might ruin the bag. And then they've like applied a conditioner to the bag afterwards so it doesn't dry out. I don't know if that works, but without applying anything to the bag, all I've done is put it in even sunlight. And by even sunlight, you know, I'll put it this way one day, I'll put it like this the next day, and I'll keep rotating it back and forth. And it's worked fine for me. The bag has darkened. It's not ruined. There's like, you know, there's no spots or anything weird with it. And it's worked for me. So if you guys are on the fence about getting a Florentine bag, especially in the color natural because you're worried about ruining it or you feel black might be safer, trust me, try something in natural and I promise you, you will not regret it. You will love it. When I wanted to get this bag in the beginning, there weren't that many videos on it. There was probably like 2 or 3. So I wanted to make this video because, like I said, actually I'm not sure if I've said this. This is probably the 3rd or 4th time I filmed this video, so bear with me. I think I've mentioned about how these would make great gifts. I have a gift giving guide on my blog, which will be up very soon. Florentine bags, like any Dooney and Bourke bag, would be an amazing gift because these bags last a long time. My oldest Dooney is coming in on 12 years, a minimum of 12 years old. I had the pocket sack. It was in the Dylan leather, and I still have it. I mean, my mother uses it now. So these bags will last you a very long time, and a lot of the bags do have Dooney Pay where you can pay per month. It's interest free. I'm losing my voice. So these bags make great gifts, so keep it in mind. If you guys want to try something in the natural and you want the backpack, go with this. They do have this in the medium and maybe the small. Trust me, you will not regret it. Like, I love this bag. I would use it every day if I could, but I want to give it a bit of a rest. So yeah, check out Dooney and Bourke, check out their Florentine collection, and that's my dog. So until the next video, take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.